Lorry A 8 meters long and Lorry B 11 meters long are X meters apart. They are moving towards each other on a straight road. They are moving with the same speed of 81 km per hour. It takes 2 seconds for the two vehicles to completely pass each other. Determine the value of X. Now in this case, or in this question, we have been given that we have two lorries. So we have lorry A, and also we have lorry B, such that lorry A is 80 meters and lorry B is 11 meters, and then they are X meters apart. Then we have been told that A is moving at a speed of 81 km per hour, and also lorry B is moving also at a speed of 81 km per hour. They are moving towards each other. Therefore, we need to find the relative speed. Get the relative speed, and relative speed will be the sum of the two. That is 81 plus 81, we get 162 km per hour. And we need to convert the relative speed to meters per second. So we convert this to meters per second. So if we convert it to meters per second, that will be 162 km. We multiply by 1000, convert it to meters. All over 1 hour is equal to 3600 seconds. So if we work it out, that is 0 and 0 will cancel, then by 2 5, by 2 18, then by 2 9, by 2 1. So therefore also by 9 we have 1, by 9 it is 9. So 9 times 5, we get 45 meters per second. So this is our relative speed. Then from there, we know that relative speed is given by the total distance over the time taken. Now, for our case here, relative speed is 45 meters per second will be equal to total distance, because the question says because it took 2 seconds for the two vehicles to completely pass each other. So I want you to consider in this scenario, if this is the back of the lorry A, call it P, and back of lorry B, we call it Q. For it to completely pass each other, position P and Q must meet at a point. By that time, the two lorries will have taken 2 seconds to completely pass each other. So we have to consider all the distance. That is 8 plus X plus 11. So we have that is 8 plus X plus 11. Over the time taken is 2 seconds. Therefore, multiply both sides by 2. We have 90 will be equal to 8 plus 11, that is 19, plus X. Therefore, X will be 90 minus 19. So finally the value of x is 71 meters, and this is the value of x which was being asked in our question. Then we move on to another question. So in this question it says that a car 5 meters long and a truck 75 meters long are 100 meters apart. They are moving towards each other on a straight road. The car is moving with a speed of 72 km per hour, while the truck is moving with a speed of x km per hour. It takes 4 seconds for the car and the truck to completely pass each other. Determine the value of x. So this is a similar question, but it is asking a different quantity. Now we have the car. This is the car. Which is 5 meters long. It is 5 meters long. And then we have a truck. We have the truck, which is 75 meters long, and then the distance between the truck and the car is 100 meters. Another information given is that the car is moving towards the lorry at a speed of 72 km per hour, and truck moving towards the car at a speed of x km per hour. The other information given is that it took 4 seconds. It took 4 seconds for the car and the truck to completely pass each other. So the total time taken was 4 seconds. So we needed to determine the relative speed. And relative speed will be given. Car and the truck are moving towards each other. We add their individual speed, that is 72 plus x, and that is in a kilometer per hour. Then from there we needed to convert the speed in meters to meters per second. Since you have been given the length of the car, distance between them, and the length of the truck in meters, so let us convert this relative speed to meters per second, and that will be given by, so this will be 72 plus x multiplied by 1000, then we divide by 1 hour in a second, will be 3600. So we evaluate it. This will be 0 and 0 will cancel by 2, 5 by 2, 18. So we end up getting, this will be 5 times 72, that is 360, then plus 5 times x, that is 5x, all over 18. So this is what we have in relative speed in meters per second. Then from there we move on, and now we know that relative speed is given by total distance covered before they completely pass each other over the time taken. So in our case, relative speed is 360 plus 5x all over 18 is equal to, total distance is 5 plus 100 plus 5 plus 100 plus 75. All over time taken is 4 seconds. So here we have 360 plus 5x over 18 will be equal to, this is 5 plus 100 plus 75, that is 180, divided by 4 we get 45. Then multiply both sides by 18, so we end up getting 360 plus 5x will be equal to 45 times 18, and that will be 810. Therefore 5x is equal to 810 minus 360. 5x will be equal to 810 minus 360, we get 450. Therefore x will be equal to, divide both sides by 5, x will be 90, and that will be 90 kilometers per hour. So the truck is moving at a speed of 90 kilometers per hour, and that is how we do calculation involving relative speed, and that is for objects or particles approaching each other or moving in the opposite direction. The next lesson we shall look at particles or objects or vehicles moving in the same direction. So thank you so much. Stay tuned to the next lesson. Thank you.